to hop her ugly ass up here that only eat motherfucking pudding pops and jello for dinner, bitch. Empress invited me on a motherfucking panel, ho. I was chilling in the goddamn comments with y'all. She said $2 your motherfucking box is ready. You know teeth having old ass dust coming out your coochie, bitch. So shut the fuck up. If you would have let me continue my statement, you would have heard me say that it was not Dime's fault if it started in the fucking comments section, you old hoe.
It's going to be hard. It's going to be hard to determine who said what because I don't have the full clips. You have one part. Other people are saying that.
All right, y'all. Thank you for having me. This is a joke. How about a good night, okay?
You need AJ's live, and I will have a good night, Empress. And I'm gonna have to go to YouTube because the only person who's gonna have it is Mad. At the end of the day, I don't have no issues with you, Susu, and whatever is going on. I was recapping what AJ said. You just came up here and said that you didn't condone what she said. So I'm trying to figure out what is your fighting. What is the bone? What you fighting for? You didn't condone what she said. What is your fight for?
Can I give you a little context?
I'm confused.
So, I was streaming the live. Dime did say what she said while I was streaming the live.
Okay, so K Dot, was it before or after? Did she say it before it happened, and then AJ and then responded? Or did she say it and then AJ and then responded? God damn.
That response, Dime said that before, right? But let me explain. Susu was going off, right? And while Susu was going off, Susu said, I hope somebody brought a bone back. And she said, I hope Dime is not letting them talk about kids in the comments. Someone had told her that in the comments, they hadn't heard that clip yet, right? Someone had told her that they were in the comments talking about her and AJ's kids. So Susu started going off. This is before they even heard Dime say that. They went off of the comments. So that's why T held her live today about the dry bones, because Susu started going off based off the comments. It was not off the video that she just played about Dime. She was going off before that. Before she even heard that Dime said that out of her mouth, Susu was already going off because of the comments. Then she heard the recording and continued to go off. But before she heard that recording, Susu was already going off because she thought Dime was letting the comments talk about her while Dime was in the shower. Dime had left the panel to go take a shower. Usually when she's doing stuff, I just stream while she's doing stuff. So that's how that happened. I just wanted to give you that context.
So it was a bad bone that a comic cousin brought that got Susu, which made her respond.
Right.
A comic cousin brought a bad bone, which caused her to respond. Okay, right. That was all I asked. So clearly, I just heard Susu say when she first got here, she didn't condone what she said. So that means a comic cousin brought a bad bone that got both of them saying. Well, I can't say both of them because. I can't say Susu said that because Susu didn't. She did not say that. That was what AJ said. That's what I just heard in the clip that I was playing.
I also said I have a 1-year-old. I also said they could have been mistaking my 1-year-old for Susu's 1-year-old because my baby he be doing yelling, screaming, doing whatever. So I also said that if someone got it on the blog, I also said they could be mistaking my baby for her baby. Because she was going off, I was streaming, but my baby was in the background as well.
So I came up here to ask K-Dot something. K-Dot, prior to the bone, I was going off about Dime, right?
Yes.
Yeah, she just said that.
I hate when y'all are saying a bad bone because it was a receipt. Not a bad bone.
I'm saying the bad bone as in...
No, you guys have to be specific. The bad bone means there was no truth to it.
Let me answer you.
So, Susu, are you saying that you got a... Hold on a second. So, Susu, are you saying you got a screenshot of somebody in Dime's live in her chat talking about that?
Yes.
Empress.
But what I'm saying...
That's still a comic cousin, though. That's not Dime, though.
No, listen, Empress. The reason why we're saying it was a bad bone is because Susu said... I hope Dime is not letting people talk about my kids in the comments. Right. Dime wasn't at her phone. That's what I'm saying. Dime was at her phone or she would have had them blocked.
Even in that moment, I gave her the benefit of the doubt and said,
People were
I
saying stuff
hope
about Susu
she's not
in the
letting the
comments.
comments talk about my children.
And proceeded to go off on Dime when Dime wasn't even at her phone.
I had every right to, because I had
Susu
already gotten
never
the 30
talked about her
second
child.
clip
And
of
that's
her
why
saying
I
these bitches
said-
don't take their kids to the dentist, whatever.
That was before you heard that
No,
clip.
babe,
That's
I never
why
went off on Dime.
That's
I
why
never
I
went off
said
on
they
Dime
could be
about it.
mistaken.
I said I would hope.
That's why I said they could be mistaken my baby for your baby, because my baby be in the background doing what he do. So
Right.
they might have thought my baby was your baby. I said that on the live. They could be mistaken my baby for your baby.
Okay, so Empress, now that you got more context in this, how do you feel
Right.
now?
So
What do you feel
I
now?
have a question for Susu. Susu, you're angry because the common cousins were speaking ill will on your child. Which
No. She did. She spoke about my parenting. So we're centering the fact that that her special needs child was spoken on, right? But we need to
Which
go
did
to the
not- which didn't come out of your mouth.
which I don't condone. We're centering that, but let's get to the beginning. Why were children even involved?
we're gonna. That's a fact. But we're gonna center that because
I'm going to come up here and
Hold on,
defend.
so she let fall out of her fucking mouth a innocent child that cannot speak. Fuck what was said ahead of time.
Breathe.
You literally hit a below the belt.
Why are we talking about
Why are
AJ
we
when I'm talking about
justifying that?
myself?
You
We're
can't
talking about me and
justify that.
Dime. We're talking about me and Dime right now.
Okay, but then that's what I'm saying. I wasn't playing.
Why
the
are we
part.
bringing in the
I
AJ
ain't got
part?
there, so
AJ
I'm
already said
confused.
she's standing on it. She's not taking it back. That's what she
Well,
said.
Susu, I feel like you over talking me because I hadn't even got to you. I'm literally playing just partial the clip of AJ and what AJ said. I just barely made commentary to that. I hadn't even said anything about you. I hadn't even spoke on you or her and what you two had going on. That's why I'm trying to figure out what is your fight.
Okay.
We haven't even got to you.
Okay. So in order to really recap this story, you got to recap it from the beginning.
I've been playing the clip.
That's a clip from after. That's the third response. That is not the beginning of the situation.
When did you come in my live?
Huh?
When did you come to my live? Because I just
here.
played damn near AJ's whole live, just pretty much
Right.
this whole time.
Right.
I've literally been playing her live, all the pieces. I literally just was in Mad Cow's live, and I just played a whole hour and a half clip. I turned around and played another 30-minute clip. What are you talking about? I don't know when you came, but we've been listening.
This video.
We've been listening to the clip. This is now a third video of that live I'm playing.
Okay, so Empress, this is the beginning of the
I
child
just heard
conversation.
and Erica arguing. I seen you going back and forth. I seen all of that. I hadn't even got to Dime yet.
This is the beginning of all the children talk. This is the beginning. You just heard it. We're still asking, how did it start? I'm not here to defend AJ. I'm not here to fight for her. I don't give a fuck about what AJ said and what they got going on. I'm talking about me and mine.
We ain't got there. You done made me stop
You
doing
just
what I was
heard
doing
it,
to
though.
get to
You just heard it.
I just heard a snippet. I gotta hear the whole clip. I'm not finna justify who right and who wrong if I ain't heard shit. How the fuck am I gonna do that? You're not finna apply no motherfucking pressure over here. I'm telling you that now.
There's no pressure being applied.
Okay, so all I'm letting you know is I'm not gonna pick a side. That's not how I get down. Right is right and wrong is wrong.
But
and
you
I'm
just
stand
heard
10 toes
that.
down on everything I'm gonna say.
But you just heard what I said.
Exactly right now. I'm talking about what AJ said. You have now came to say what you saying. I hear that. But
It's
I'm talking
okay.
about what AJ
It's all
said.
right.
You just literally just said you don't condone it. So I'm trying to figure out what are you fighting for?
I'm
If
fighting
you
for
don't condone
myself
what
and
you
my
said.
family and my husband and my child that was spoke about unprovoked for no fucking reason. When I could have talked about her household and her children. You see, I could have took it to hell and talked about her child and her children. But I didn't. And I still remain with integrity. So what I'm trying to understand is, why is it okay for her to talk about my parenting and my child and don't nobody say nothing to her, but y'all are so upset at AJ? It's the same shit.
How would that be the same shit?
Okay.
Do your child have
That goes back to some.
Do y'all know? Do y'all know? Would you know? Do you know? Have I shared that?
I'm
Do you
asking
know?
a question.
Do you know? Will I ever
Only
speak
you
about
can
that?
answer it, right? Only you can fucking answer it, right?
That's my
If I
private
ask the
business,
question,
but that's my
it would be
child.
a response, right?
But you see what I'm saying? But y'all, but that's the thing. See, that's the point. That's the point right there.
Do you hear me talking about your child? Did you hear me say something? I'm asking a fucking question. It's up to you to either answer it or not. It's a simple yes or no. You don't gotta answer it. So what do you mean? I'm confused.
I see what's going on. Y'all
What's
got
going
it.
on?
Y'all got it. Y'all have a good day.
Wait, Susu, don't leave.
Dude, you see what's going on. You see what's happening. I'm out of here. This is crazy. I got to go out the door.
I guess you got to go.
Bye, babes. Have a good time.
I guess you got to go because at this point, I don't know what games y'all playing, but I'm sick of the fuck shit, and I assure you can't come over and play fuck shit with me. So how you gonna ask? I ask you a question, you gonna ask me? Oh, I should not know. What the fuck? $2. Stop laughing. You know this shit is bullshit.
Thank you for having me, Empress. I just wanted to tell you it was before the clip, so thank you.
Bottom line, nobody should be on this app talking about nobody's children, period. Nobody should be doing it. What part of y'all on this app don't fucking get it? We done been here several times. Y'all want to throw a jab, and when you feel you ain't winning, you come with some old shit. Either stay in the paint or get the fuck out the kitchen and don't argue. Period. Y'all stop going for people's fucking kids. If y'all gonna argue back and forth, argue back and forth. Period. Nobody should be talking about nobody's fucking children. Damn. I assure y'all, let me tell y'all something. You can't come over here and punk me because I'm gonna stand on business every fucking time. I don't give a fuck what you get up in the morning and fucking say. I'm gonna be right here tomorrow.
Can I ask you something, Empress? So for you, it's okay to talk about parenting.
It ain't for me. It's okay. It's wrong. Period. Nobody should be talking about nobody's children. I heard what you said too, $2. I heard what you said. Nobody should be talking about nobody's kids. Period. Nobody should be talking about nobody's kids.
So because now we know
I'm not gonna pick and choose a side. I'm gonna always $2. You've been over here. You've already seen how I get down $2. You've been over here several times. You know I'm not gonna pick a side. Right is right and wrong is wrong. Nobody should be talking about nobody's kids.
So are you saying Dime was wrong? So you're saying Dime was wrong because she mentioned the statement first.
I heard her say y'all. What do you want me to say?
But you heard her talking about parenting though, right? So are you saying that she was wrong for talking about parenting? Regardless of who she was talking about, since we don't want to put a name on it. Since we don't want to put a name on it, regardless of who she was talking about, are you saying she was wrong for talking about parenting?
She's talking about parenting. That's not talking about their children. But I also heard what you said, which was something different that was brought to me. I never looked at it that way.
Right, but you just said that you don't agree that people should talk about parenting, and then you say that Dime talked about parenting.
No, you're not $2.
So was she wrong for talking about parenting?
You're not finna switch and chop up my words, boo.
No, I'm not. You just said that. I'm saying
what
you
I'm
said.
saying is I don't agree to people talking about nobody's children. Talking about somebody's parenting is different. A motherfucker come tell me I'm not doing my job right. I'm gonna tell that bitch you don't know what the fuck you talking about.
Okay, and then she also mentioned kids.
You might want to get on the box and state your motherfucking problem, because I assure you I ain't the 1, the 2, or the 3, and I wouldn't give a fuck what you found on me. I'ma always stand on business. If you don't like my commentary, you ain't got to be the fuck over here, okay?
Yeah, because didn't she call you a bitch before she got down?
It manages that motherfuckers always pop hot shit and they drop out this fucking box. I don't give a fuck about a single motherfucker on this app. When I shut it down, I don't give a fuck what y'all talking about on this app. But I'm not finna sway for nobody. I don't give a fuck who your followers is. Take them with ya. Don't leave them behind. Have a whole fucking commentary about me tomorrow, and I'm gonna tell you to your face, I can give 2 fucks. If you're wrong, you're fucking wrong. It had nothing to do about you. You just came up here to center your motherfucking self over me. Come talking about AJ was wrong for what she said. You brought your ass up here to center yourself. It had nothing to do with you right now.
Well, can you just ask?
It had nothing to do with her right now. I was talking about AJ.
Yes, I can agree.
She clearly came up here and said she was wrong, and you centered your fucking self. Are you kidding me? Do that shit over there where it's cool at, because it ain't cool over here. She can't bully a fuck thing on here, because I don't give a fuck. $2 already know, and everybody else. I don't give a fuck about this app. I don't know if you like me or you don't like me. I can give 2 shits. But you're not finna come over here and tell me what the fuck to do over here. It had nothing to do with you. You centered yourself. But you just said you wasn't defending her, but it looked like that's what the fuck you were doing. Are you kidding me?
Calm down. Calm down. You're going to raise your blood pressure.
That's crazy.
You're going to raise your blood pressure.
And it is your opinion. We all, that's what Messi talking about. We all have our opinions. I do believe that you are saying that Diamond's wrong, whomever she was talking to. But we could just nip this in the bud. Why don't you just ask her who she was talking about? Because she did. I do know that AJ did block her from her live earlier. But to nip this in the bud, we could just ask them who was she talking about. And then we would know. And then we could better direct this conversation.
Right? The reason why, can y'all hear me?
I'm just saying, Dime will tell
Let
the
me
truth.
know when I can talk, Empress.
If she meant Susu and AJ and them, Dime will say that.
I assure you,
she can be
Dime
direct,
come
and now
over
we
whenever
know.
she want to. If Dime want to answer that question, she gonna answer that question. I can't make her do nothing. At the end of the day, I'm not here to pick no sides. Clearly, I'm clocking something right now. I was talking about AJ. You came up here to say you don't condone what she did and send it your fucking self. It's crazy work. That question should have been asked when the shit happened, right? Because I'm the recapper. So shouldn't that question already been asked, $2? Are you talking about me, or are you talking about just in general? Because we do ask that on this app, right? We done been doing it several times on this app, $2. Are you deferring that to me, or are you talking about in general? Right or wrong, $2? You've been here long as I've been here.
Well, the saying is read the room.
$2, is it right or wrong, $2? Do we not ask? Are you talking to me?
Well, okay, so let me,
Tell the truth, $2.
It's a two-part question. I got a two-part answer. There is a thing where we say read the room. However, a narrative had been painted all day that they started it. So I see why she was trying to let you know, hey, we didn't start this. We are only responding. But they do say read the room. But we know how people react when a narrative has been painted about them and they have proof of something. They are going to insert themselves and say, hey, that's not how it happened. This is how it happened. Now can we start, since we have the beginning and now we have more context, now can we start talking about the situation? So, I think that's what Susu was trying to say.
Hey, Dior. Hey, y'all. So first of all,
okay. So that's all I'm saying. Exactly. So as
hold
I
on.
was saying,
Wait a minute. No, because the question was just asked.
I do agree with you, Empress.
$2, you just asked her a question, so she just came to answer the question.
I did, but I was still talking and she didn't interrupt me. So
every
as I was saying, Empress,
okay,
yes, I do agree with what you were saying. So let me finish answering your question, and I don't mind pausing for Dime. So I do agree with you, but I also see why Susu did insert herself. Now, Dime, you have the floor.
Okay, so anyway,
your God.
$2 don't even have kids, so why she's in every panel talking about me?
Just like everybody else have an opinion on everybody else. And I didn't come up here talking about you.
But I don't know why every panel. Okay, Empress, are you going to mute her so I can speak? Because
Empress invited me on the panel.
I'm going to have to go back to work.
I did invite you.
I have to go back to work.
Let her know you invited me.
She got to go back to work, y'all. So
I have to go back to work.
Let her know you invited me up here, please.
Okay, I have to go back to work.
Thank you, Empress.
You just said you was going to mute up. You was going to mute up for her.
Okay, Empress, I'm going to go.
Oh, go ahead, $2, please. Y'all, Lord have mercy. In the name of Jesus, we ain't going to never get nowhere. God damn it, $2, I wanted the answer.
I ain't no goddamn it. I'm not kissing her fucking ass.
Ain't nobody told you to kiss no
you
damn
invited me
ass.
on the motherfucking panel, Empress. I did not insert myself in a fuck thing. You asked me to come the fuck up here, so she needs to shut the fuck up. If she don't know what the fuck she talking about. She insert herself in every other motherfucking situation. So if I chose to insert my motherfucking self, I fucking could at the end of the motherfucking day. The fuck wrong with her? Anybody
we ain't gonna never get down to the bottom of this shit.
Just start motherfucking talking, bitch. You wait your fucking line, ho.
I see a lot of supporters in here, so I see that there is a difference in opinion with everybody. Because I literally am scamming my comments as they go. So clearly, I can see there's a difference in everybody's opinions on how this is supposed to play out. That's why I play the clips before I just jump the gun. Like I said, you just came here and said you didn't have an issue. And you didn't condone what she said. So let me finish saying what I was saying so we can get it. You played me another clip, but we clearly have people saying that's not it. So clearly that means that I got to go find what I need so everybody know what the fuck is going on here. Because clearly a lot of people saying the clip you have is not a fact. The crazy part is everybody it's clearly right now, in the 796 people in here, it's clearly fucking group thinking at its finest.
Except me.
Literally.
Y'all
At
know,
its finest,
y'all know
right the
Queen
fuck
Juice
now.
don't group
If the
think.
shit is wrong, it's wrong. And that don't make no goddamn sense that we up in this motherfucker grown as fuck group thinking.
Except me.
Queen. Gosh. That's crazy work. Y'all doing too much, but that goes to show you how y'all get down in these comments, because y'all just picking and choosing sides at this moment. And we clearly see that we got the dime pieces in here. Clearly we have AJ's peoples in here. Clearly we have Susu's peoples in here. And y'all all picking sides and saying what's right and what's wrong. So therefore, we just need the motherfucking clip from both sides, and then we gonna know what the fuck it is.
Where my people at?
Queen Jules, please.
You don't have none.
I'll say something real
Okay,
quick.
can I say this real quick?
Hold on. Go ahead. My bad. Go ahead. Let me get to the back.
When we're on the panels, right, and this is drag talk or roasting talk or however y'all want to call it, it's not so much anyone can say about anyone versus, I mean, you could say stuff about the looks, if you cam up. I mean, if you hear all day, you could say the bitch ain't got no job most of the time. And then if you hear all day and all night, then you can say, wait, wow, what are you doing? Do you spend time with your children? Now, let me say this. You all do a lot on here daily, all day, all night. Y'all say some of the most horrific things to each other. But I'm going to say this. Y'all know I keep it a buck. Talking about parenting does not equate to talking about somebody's child. I'm sorry. It's not the same. That's just my opinion. It's my opinion. Like an ass, everybody has one. And I say it's not the same, y'all. Y'all really trying to twist it up and spin a narrative. It is not equal. That's all I had to say.
I agree with you too, Queen. And then when she was just up here, she lied. Well, first of all, she disrespect Imp and called her out her name. If somebody did that on her panel,
It's all.
she would
I'm not
shut the whole
tripping.
live down.
Dior, let me tell you
Okay,
this. I could definitely be a bitch, but if you got enough
yeah,
balls to call me a bitch, please make sure you stand the box so I can
but
enforce
I'm
that
like
shit
that.
on
You're
you
not a
too.
bitch.
I'm not
You're
worried
not a
about
bitch. You're
Susu.
very
At the end of the
respectable
day,
person.
maybe she frustrated. Maybe she feel like, okay, but this was done to me. It's not my job to dry your eyes and figure it out. At the end of the day, I didn't center you. You centered yourself because I was talking about AJ. But I get it. Y'all link up. Y'all know how y'all get out on this app. You're not fooling nobody. Y'all is
Exactly.
motherfucking thinkers. But did I say your
Exactly.
name, Susu? Because I said y'all. So I guess I'm talking to you right now. Because I said y'all. Because it's a lot of group thinkers on this motherfucker. Period.
And then the next thing that I wanted to say, and I'll get down. She lied when
I be
she
that
just was
bitch
up
though.
here.
I definitely be that motherfucking bitch. Let me be a good one. And I'ma still stand on the fucking business that I said. Period.
So she lied
She
when
could
she was
clear
up
her
here.
name, but
She
she
said,
clearing your name for
"Oh,
what?
excuse
You
me."
didn't say what AJ said, so what are you clearing your name for? Why would you be clearing your name if you did not say it? I'm confused. Why are you clearing your name? But we ain't got there. Y'all got it. Like she said, y'all got it. Keep being a group motherfucking thinking. Keep being a group thinking. Because that's, y'all know y'all do that, but that's the finest thing you do. That's what y'all do best. At the end of the day, this shit shouldn't have been said. Y'all can call it and say whatever the fuck you like. You can take your laughing ass out of here too, before I really get your ass.
So when she was up here, she said that Diane said she needed to take her kids to the doctor or the dentist. We clearly just heard that recording. Diane never said y'all don't even take your kids to the doctor or the dentist. She said y'all don't go to the doctor or y'all don't go to the dentist. So I just wanted to clear that part up because I don't know if everybody's ears is working, but she said that Diane said that about her kid when that never was said. But that's it. Have a good night.
What I did hear on that clip is y'all need to take y'all kids to the park. I did hear that. I do believe that's all I heard. But no worries. I'm going to make sure that I get all the clip, both sides, and then I'm going to do it tomorrow, and we'll see if we still have the same business. The whole fucking group thinking it's wild, and it's sad that a lot of you motherfuckers in this comments do that shit and carry them goddamn bones, and now it's this bigger problem, because I'm pretty sure a bone was carried, because that's what the fuck motherfuckers do on this app to keep the bullshit going. Y'all need to wake it up every motherfucking second of the day. So some shit got took over there that got them responding, and her saying something that was just beyond below the belt. That's a fact. But you can switch it up, write it, flip it, rub it, down. I don't give a fuck. I said what the fuck I said. Find whatever the fuck you like, because I don't give a fuck. You don't like what the fuck I said? Block me. I don't give a fuck. Block me. You ain't even have to be here right now. Block me.
Hello?
I can still hear you.
Oh, hey, Amp, how you doing? So, okay, my thing is, and listen, lay you down, Susu, but talking about parenting is parenting. Talking about kids is kids. It's not subjective. I'm sorry, $2. It is not subjective. It is fact. If I'm talking about how you don't spend time with your children, I'm talking about you. That has nothing to do with the kids. If I say your child doesn't know how to read, then I'm speaking about your kid, right? So that's two different things. She said, y'all don't take y'all kids to the park. She's trying to say, basically, you're not spending time with your kids. That has something to do with you. That have nothing to do with the kids. So we have to know how to divide. If you're going to be mad about somebody speaking about your parenting, then do that. I can stick with you with that. If you want to be upset that she may have spoke about you not spending time with your kids, and well, Susu, we hear your baby. We hear little baby Susu back
Well,
there
y'all hear
having a
my
good old
kids. Y'all be
time.
over here all the time. Y'all hear my
Yeah,
kids.
we always hear baby Susu back there having a
I'm
good
not going
time.
to
We
talk
know
about
she's
nobody's kids, period. I'm not going
right.
to discuss nobody's kids. I'm not about to talk about nobody's kids.
We know she's having a good time. We know she's taken care of. So if you want to be upset with that, then cool. We can get with you on that one. But to say that she was talking about your child, that is not what happened. So if I understand that it can be sensitive. We're talking about kids. We're talking about parenting. It is a sensitive thing. So for Susu, I apologize if you feel away or you feel hurt by her speaking about your parenting, but that's what it was. Now for
And
AJ,
that's all I
that
said when she first got up here. Didn't get at her about her parenting, not the child. That's all I said.
right.
I hadn't even discussed her. I literally just started the clip. And it's almost like they were waiting for me to get to this clip. And everybody swarmed in here. God damn.
Child. Now
Yeah.
that shit
Hey,
that
sweet.
shit that AJ said about
Sweet
what she
baby.
said, first of all, that baby is not nonverbal. So that's number one, that's wrong. And even if she was, so the fuck what? To say some bullshit like she needs to focus on taking her kid to speech therapy 111. Bitch, what the fuck kind of blow is that? That's weird. That's weird as fuck. So that's the fucking problem, and that's why everybody is outraged. So we can't misplace the shit and try to misconstrue the shit. Parenting is parenting, and talking about kids is talking about kids. That's all I wanted to say.
Hey, sweet.
Yep.
How you doing?
Hey,
I
yep.
never
I
put
don't
them.
have
Hey,
I
anything
quick
to
never
second.
say
put them
about no
together, because
kids, no
one thing is
nothing.
talking about
But I
somebody's
am
parenting,
gonna
is another talking about
I do
somebody's
wanna
child. I didn't put
address
them
this.
together, but apparently they feel like it's the same thing. I don't feel they're the same thing. I'm sorry. I just don't feel they're the same thing. One
And
thing
I
is
get what y'all
talking
saying.
about
I
somebody's
do.
parenting, and another is talking about somebody's child. And I will never take from Susan that she doesn't have the right to, fight back about her parenting. It's another when you're talking about the child, because the child ain't said shit. The
Yeah.
I
mama
get that
did.
though,
So I
Empress.
get that part.
I get
Yeah.
what you and Sweet are saying, but all I'm
Man,
saying
fuck you.
is
Shut
it
up.
is
I
subject.
ain't
Fuck
got nothing
you,
to say
hoe.
about
You
no
shut the
Ah,
fuck up.
shit,
kids.
y'all.
But
It
what I
is
am gonna
subjective.
Oh, we ain't
address
gonna never
It
get
is
nowhere.
is
subjective. Bitch, go
Triana.
suck on a Cheeto, hoe,
I
cause
am
you can't
gonna
crunch
say
the
this
bitch.
here, bitch.
Go suck
Whatever
the
you
cheese
had to
off
say
a
about
Cheeto,
me,
bitch, cause you
bitch, let me
can't
tell
chew
you
it up,
something.
hoe.
Whatever you
Shut
say
the
I
fuck
look
up and
like,
go
I
suck
look
on the
like that
Cheeto.
damn
Go
dusty,
learn how
dirty
to
hoe who
crunch on
ass
something,
you
bitch.
fell
Go
out
buy you
of.
some
Round
Now,
goddamn peace
bitch,
32,
and stop
okay.
spitting
y'all.
on motherfuckers, hoe. Always sucking shit off because
Yo,
you
is
can't
these
bite the
text
bitch. Go
screen?
suck on a Jolly Rancher bitch and try to bite the motherfucker. As I was saying, Sweet and Empress, that's why I say it's subjective, because there are several comments statements in your comment section that disagree with y'all. So we can't say something
We're
that's
not, but
factual,
that's
but
fact. I'm
something,
seeing them. I
yeah,
see
but
it,
so
$2.
sweet,
I see
but
it,
sweet
$2.
is
We're not
saying,
gonna all agree.
but
We
sweet is
never
saying
gonna
it's
all
not
agree.
facts.
We can't.
Sweet
We
is
can't
saying
never
it's
all
factual
agree.
though.
We're gonna have agree to disagree. I'm gonna respect that because we're
Exactly,
gonna agree to disagree.
exactly.
It's gonna be that irregardless.
So we can't say how
I can
someone
literally
should
say that
respond
I
though.
agree. I could literally right now say I agree with Susu and AJ, and you're gonna have the people that say they don't agree. We're gonna
Right.
always have agree to disagree.
Exactly. So I agree. I mean that's y'all opinion. Just like I got my opinion, everybody get their opinion. But we can't just make a blanket rule because again, we don't know how someone is gonna take it when their parenting is attacked. That's it, that's all. So I can't say that AJ was wrong if she felt that her kid was attacked. She already said, just like everybody, once you mention kid,
Yeah,
I'm
but you
taking
gotta
it to
equal
hell.
out the attack. If somebody is talking about your parenting, you don't go and
But
attack a child though. That's
but
fucked up.
sweet,
That's all I'm
sweet,
saying.
this is
That's all
messy
I'm
talk. When
saying,
do we
$2.
have
It's
rules?
one thing if we gonna be on here on this app because we all messy. That's why we the fuck over here. But at
Y'all
the
have
end of the
rules.
day, go blow for blow. Stop trying to go Lord when you feel you didn't win that battle. That's all I'm
But
saying.
we
When you feel you
know,
didn't win it. You ain't
but
gotta
we
go and
already
attack the
know that
kid.
people go
That's
to
why I
hell.
said. That's why I said you should not be on this app talking about children because it's a sensitive subject to any mother. Period. Any
I agree.
parent. But it's a sensitive
Yes,
subject to
I
any
agree.
mother. But there is a difference, and everybody's trying to lump it up because parenting and talking about a child is two different things. But $2, you can look at it as okay. Well, maybe that is kind of like talking about the kid because you saying, well, this kid, if this kid is ugly, then you. I get that part, but it's two different things to me. That's how I see it, and I'm entitled
And
to
I,
my opinion just like
right,
everybody else.
right. I
Hey,
mean, like
mama,
I said,
mama.
I see both sides. I understand both sides. So I'm not going to say
And I'm
AJ was
seeing both
wrong
sides. So
because I
it
see
had
both
nothing
ways.
to
I see
do
both sides.
with Susu. It had nothing to do with her.
I
I
see what you're
literally
saying too.
just
Yeah,
got here, and I
you still
swear
trying
it
to
seemed
figure
like
out
I
why
started
Susu
playing
came
this
up
with
here.
it. Everybody flew in here. But if some shit is wrong, then some shit is wrong. And we got to stop always trying to say some shit is right when the shit is wrong. Because the first thing out of her mouth was, I don't condone what the fuck she said. So she know it's wrong just as much as I did. So I was confused, like, what the fuck is going on here? What we fighting for? Because you just said that. Pick a side, because you can't come and say she wrong and then say, but she was hot, she was questioning my parenting. Make it make sense, $2. Literally make that shit make
I'm trying
sense.
to. Y'all not
But
listening.
you ain't
So
gonna be able to make
again,
that make sense,
they felt
$2. How you
because
gonna
they
come and
felt
say
attacked. That's
AJ is
because you don't
wrong for what the fuck
agree.
she said, but she talked about my parenting? That
It's not gonna make sense because you don't agree
Because
because
that's
they
not
felt
gonna. You
attacked.
can't. Then you got to stand on business. If you say it's wrong, then it's wrong. How do you come and say, "Well, AJ's wrong," but I got to justify she questioned my parenting?
She
Are
was
we hearing?
speaking in
Are
regards to
we listening?
herself though. So she was saying that her parenting was attacked. So she turned around and talked about her parenting, but she never talked about her kid.
I heard her say that. I did. I
Right,
heard her say that she never spoke about her child.
right.
I
But
can't. I can't change what already happened. I just
yeah.
run a recap. I don't know why people just expect me to just either sway one way or sway the other way. I state my opinion. It's just an opinion. You can either like it or don't like it. It's
But because you don't agree, you are never going to see the side. You're never going to understand why AJ responded the way she did
clearly,
because you don't agree with it.
but
Yeah.
$2 clearly Susu didn't agree either, right or wrong.
No,
She didn't
she
agree.
told, but she told AJ that.
She
She
didn't
said, "Don't
agree
talk about her kid." She said, "Don't talk about her kid. We don't do that.
because
Please don't."
she knew
She
because
did
she
try to
has
stop her.
morals. $2. I didn't watch Susu go live long enough to know that she does have some morals when it comes to certain shit. She has the morals, and she knew instantly when she said it that she went too far.
Why don't we have this much of a conversation when Bray King responds the way he does, or
Oh
when
shit!
HB responds the way they
We're
do?
talking
So,
about
Oh, come on
because
now.
that's
You way
picking
too
and
grown for
choosing
that.
at
That
the end
angry
of the
bird,
day.
that
No, it
angry
ain't.
bird
It's
is
picking and
mad.
choosing.
That
It
angry
ain't.
bird is
Just
$2
mad.
go to hell
That
in a
angry bird
cell.
is
Isn't
mad.
Y'all
$2?
don't
No,
say
what
That
about
little
shit.
isn't
angry bird is
$2?
Why y'all
mad.
jumping down? AJ,
No,
let
Come on
what?
now.
everybody
$2.
do
Come
their
on now.
hair
You know that's full of
Let's
shit.
stick on the subject.
You know that's full of
$2.
shit.
That is the
$2.
subject. Speak in the
$2.
$2.
subject.
$2. Was
Speak
you
in the
not in here when
subject.
$2? Was you not in here when I said right is right and wrong is wrong? And he was angry at me. Were you not in here? $2. Were you not in here? $2.
Yes, I
You're
was.
laughing because you know damn well that no
What?
matter how many times you come over here, you know that I'm going to stand on what's right is right and what's wrong is wrong. It ain't gonna change as long as you've been watching me. $2. Stop playing on my top $2.
Listen, $2. I
I'm just
understand that
I don't
saying,
care because $2
this
talk
AJ.
is
about
messy talk.
kids.
I understand this is messy talk. $2. If the
Yes,
girls
sweet.
are gonna tussle, then let them tussle, but let them be correct about what they tussling for. You get what I'm saying?
But
We
AJ
not
feels
gonna
like she's
tolerate. We're not gonna
tussling.
tolerate attacking children, though. We're not gonna do that.
But how do we can't tell
I
I'm
can't
AJ
talking to the
tolerate.
wrong
how to
person.
I
$2
treat
don't
his
don't give a
tolerate.
children?
damn.
I don't
$2
allow it
talk
in my
about people
space.
kids.
I can't
$2 don't
I
control
care.
sure the hell
somebody
do.
else's space.
Yeah,
But
$2 don't give a fuck.
Frankie,
$2 talk about
Frankie,
people kids. So
Frankie.
$2 don't
When do
give a fuck.
Frankie, stop.
$2 gonna say
When do
AJ
I
right because
come after
$2
their
will talk
kids,
about people
Frankie?
kids. $2 don't
Frankie,
give a fuck.
Frankie. At what
$2,
point do
you
I
know you
take
don't
their
give a
kids?
fuck.
At what point do I come for their kids? After that, when they come for
$2.
somebody that's related to me. Initially,
$2.
Frankie, I keep it with them. I don't go
$2. You
outside of
talk
the
about people
circle.
kids. You
And
don't
let me
care.
finish. Stop over talking me so I can explain.
$2. You don't give a
I
fuck.
keep it with the person. It is not until they talk about my family member that I then talk about their kid. So once they go outside of me, I'm gonna go
$2.
outside
Stop
of them.
playing.
Period. Whether it's their
$2.
kid, their
Stop
mama, or their
playing.
grandma. I do not initially
$2.
attack their
Stop
kids.
playing.
No, you stop playing. Play
You
me an
stop playing.
audio.
$2.
No, play me a clip when I have ever attacked
$2.
someone's
Stop
kid
playing.
without them attacking one of my family
$2.
members
Stop
first. No,
playing.
you stop playing because
But
you don't know what the fuck
$2.
you
Stop
talking about.
playing. Come on now.
You stop playing because you don't know what the fuck you talking about. Play
$2.
the
You full
audio
of
when I
shit.
attack somebody's kid first.
I ain't arguing with $2. I'm laughing at
Because you
$2.
can't. Play an audio, Frankie.
Sure can. Y'all, it's 767 of y'all up in here. Y'all double tap up the screen. F's on pause real quick. So we definitely don't want the live to drop. So can you guys continue to tap up the screen? Throw small gifts to protect the live. We all know $2 full of shit up here.
Show is. And I don't give a fuck about y'all kids. And if y'all talk about my husband, I'm coming after y'all ugly ass kids.
$2.
Period. I don't give a fuck about y'all kids. I don't.
$2,
So if
you
you
full
talk
of
about my
shit, bro.
nigga, I'm gonna talk about y'all kids.
$2, you talk about
That ain't the topic.
everything.
That ain't the topic. I don't talk about it until they come after or attack for one of my family members. Period. I don't give
All
a
right,
fuck about
$2,
y'all
let's get back
kids
to the topic.
or their mental stability or lack thereof. Yes, let's get back to the topic. We cannot dictate or tell AJ how she responded was wrong because she felt attacked. That's my whole point. Just like
Okay, well, can we
we
say
can't
she low
tell.
down as fuck for that then?
Yeah, but it's messy talk. We
So,
should
$2, let
expect
me ask
it.
you a question because you said she felt attacked. So let me ask you a question, $2. So I'm gonna ask you a question because you said
Yes,
AJ
ma'am.
felt like she was attacked. I could
Yes, ma'am.
understand Susu saying she felt she was attacked. I'm trying to figure
Say
out
thank you to the Angry
how
Bird.
did
Shut up,
AJ
Frankie.
how does AJ feel she was attacked when she questioned her parenting? So if she felt attacked about her parenting, then why didn't she attack her back about Dime's parenting? Why did you go
Okay.
straight to her
So
kid? Why?
thank you, Susu. Okay, so listen.
Why?
One,
Susu, get your bitch
I'm
ass
about
out
to.
of here.
So although I can't answer for AJ, but Don, let me
You
just
ain't
answer.
make
I'm
that.
gonna
It don't
answer.
make
I'm
no
gonna answer that.
sense. It
Let me
don't
say
make
this.
no
No,
sense
it do,
because
it
if you're
do.
gonna attack, you
Because look,
attack back the same way.
nope, no, you don't. Because if you smack me, I'ma stab you. If you pinch
Oh
me,
damn,
I'ma
$2
punch you.
shit.
What?
You
If
just
you
got to
pinch
be
me, I'ma
the
punch
$2. You
you.
just got to give
So
the
I'ma
opposite.
take it to hell
$2
before
damn.
you
$2,
take
come
it to
on. You
hell.
cannot go. You cannot do that.
Yes, the
That's
hell,
not
like
the
you
way the
can't tell me
world
how to
works.
fight.
$2.
You cannot tell me
$2.
if you smack
$2.
me that I
Somebody
gotta
can't
smack you
smack
back.
you and then you could go and poke
You
them with it.
can't tell
$2.
me
No, you
if you smack
can't.
me that I can't stab you in your eye. You cannot
$2.
tell me how to
No, you
respond
can't.
once you injured the. No, once you make that first hit, you cannot tell me how to hit you back. No, the fuck you
$2. Are
can't. It's
you
a fight.
okay?
No, are you okay? That's
Are
why your
you
ass get
okay?
beat the fuck up every
$2. You
time.
cannot
That's
do that.
exactly why you get beat up, Frankie.
$2.
How the
You
fuck?
cannot.
How
Who
the
get
fuck?
beat
If
up?
somebody smack you,
Who get beat
you gonna
up?
tell me I gotta
Who get
smack
beat
you back?
up? Who get beat
Please,
up? $2.
please.
Who get beat
$2
up?
be playing too
$2. You
damn
cannot do
much.
that. $2.
Are you
That's like
kidding me?
taking a knife to a pew pew fight. You cannot.
Are
You
you so
cannot.
serious,
$2.
Frankie?
That's
If
escalating it.
somebody pinched
$2.
you,
That's
walked up to you and
escalating
pinched
it.
you, you mean to
$2.
tell me that you gonna pinch them
Please
back?
go find out the law. $2. You cannot bring a
I
knife
don't give a
and then bring
goddamn
a
about
pew
no
pew
law.
and
If
take it
you
to the next
smack
level.
me, Frankie,
You cannot
if
do
you
that.
smack me,
$2.
I'm gonna try to inflict as
$2. You
much
cannot
pain
do
on you
that.
as
$2. You full
possible
of
so you
shit.
won't
You
get me the
cannot do
fuck
that.
back.
$2. You
Period.
cannot do that. You
I
cannot
can't
do
do
Y'all
that.
that.
please tap
You
the
gonna end up in
screen since
somebody's
y'all
Just
jail.
in
like
$2.
you
here.
ain't had a right, just like you ain't had a
You
right to
gonna
put
end
your
up in
hands on
somebody's
me
jail.
initially.
$2. You cannot do
Just
that.
like you didn't
You
have the
cannot do
right to put
that.
your hand on me initially, you
You
did not
cannot do
have the
that.
fucking
$2.
right to touch me initially, so you don't have the right to tell me how to fucking
$2. You
respond.
cannot do
I
that.
don't give a fuck what you say, Frankie. Thank you, Susu.
$2.
I
You
can do that.
cannot do
You
that.
cannot
I
tell me how to
love it.
respond.
I love it that I'm
Period.
finna get 10% of it.
That
I
angry
love
bird
it.
throwing
Press
things.
behave.
If somebody smack you, you're not gonna tell me that I gotta smack them back. I'm gonna punch the fuck out of them.
That's
You're not
still,
gonna tell
but
me
$2.
how to
That
hit
is
them
the
back.
same type of combat. You cannot. If somebody smacks you, you can't say, "Hey, I'm just going to stab them." $2. You cannot do that.
You can okay. So when you got in that fight in high school and she
No,
punched
you
you in your stomach,
cannot.
did you stop? Did you stop?
No, you cannot.
My stomach. I only punched you in your arm. There is no rules in fighting, Frankie. There is
Okay.
no rules in
$2. You gonna end
fighting.
up in somebody's
Period.
jail, and
What are
TT
you
Teddy, you
talking
gonna be
about?
sitting next
What
to
are
her.
you talking about? Okay, that's
Y'all gonna end
Kumbaya,
up in
fine.
Lord.
somebody's jail,
That's
and
fine.
Kumbaya.
you gonna,
We're not
and y'all
talking
gonna be
about that
there
though, Frankie.
together.
We're not talking about the repercussions.
Y'all
We're
gonna be
not
there
talking about that.
together.
We're not talking about that. We're
Please go
talking
learn the
about how
law.
somebody responds. I don't give a fuck about the law. If you hit me, I'm gonna fuck you up.
Go learn
Period.
the law,
And
okay?
so AJ felt like she was hit, so she went to hell. Did I ever say it was right? No, I did not. But we cannot dictate how she felt she needed to respond. Period. Just like if somebody attacked y'all parenting or attacked y'all child, y'all are gonna hit as low as y'all could based off how y'all feel. We cannot tell AJ that she was wrong if she felt attacked at the end of the day. Period. You can't tell me that I gotta smack you
And
back because you
on
smacked
Messy
me.
Talk, y'all always saying you can't dictate how somebody is going to respond.
What dictates how you
Albeit,
respond?
Thank you,
Laws?
Depet. Thank you,
Laws?
ma'am. Thank
You
you.
know, a
now,
law dictates how you respond? Did you know that?
Who
here's
gives a
the
we ain't
thing.
talking about the
Because
We
law.
did you
talking
know
about on this
laws
app,
dictate
though,
how you
Frankie.
respond?
You
Y'all
sound
shut
like you
up. Y'all
call the
sound
police every
stupid
No,
when
five
what
y'all
I'm
say
seconds.
saying
that.
is,
Shut
That
up.
Frankie,
sounds
what I'm
Hey,
saying,
stupid.
Stevie.
That sounds
Frankie, what I'm
stupid.
saying
Laws
The
is,
dictate how you
law.
respond.
okay, listen, Frankie, what I'm saying is,
Oh God, these people on this side are fucking slow.
I didn't say that part. That's
On
not what I
star
said.
one, the first
But
person
no,
you call every
like,
5 seconds.
yes, you can be mad and you can respond how you want to. I can't say that her response was wrong completely, but what she said morally, yes, I would have an issue with it because uh, it was morally wrong. But we
I
always
can
say
agree with that.
on this side of the app, you can't police a response. Now, because we morally think, oh, that's fucked up to say. I wouldn't say it to my worst enemy, but the rules over here are
Well,
different
TT, why wouldn't you say it to your worst enemy?
because morally it's wrong.
It ain't even about the moral. Why would you not say it to someone else? Because it's wrong and you know it.
I just said it was morally wrong, man.
Fuck the morally part. You just know off the rip it's wrong. Jab, I don't give a fuck about the fights on this app. Fight till you can't fight no fucking more.
I agree with Imp. When you said you got to keep it
It's
level,
wrong. When
keep it
you
with the
know it's
parenting.
wrong,
If
it's
she
wrong.
talked about the parenting, talk
The
about the
crazy
parenting.
part is she just came up here and said it was wrong.
Yes. But going too far talking about her daughter.
Okay, so let me ask you this.
Is
Let me ask you
wrong.
this, Empress. Frankie, we don't care what you got to say. Empress, let me ask
We
you
don't
this.
care what
If
you
she
gotta
did
say,
not,
$2.
yes, they do.
We
Shut
don't
up.
care what you gotta
If
say. You
she
talk
did
about
not,
kids. You
if
should
she
be
did,
the
I
last
sure
person
do.
up
I
here
sure do,
arguing
just
this.
like you do.
$2.
And you need to go talk. And you need to
$2.
go
You
talk
the
to an
last person
ENT
that should be
to
up here
get your
arguing
nose
this.
unstuffed.
Right
You need to go
message,
talk
wrong
to an
person.
ENT to go get your
$2.
nose
Right
unstuffed
message,
instead
wrong
of talking
person.
to us.
Right
So shut
message,
the hell
wrong
up,
person. Get
Empress.
out of here.
Empress.
Out the door, you
So
gotta
let me
go.
ask you this. If she did not talk about the child's disability and just talked about the child but left out her disability, would that have been okay?
$2. You want to know why I say it's wrong? I'm gonna tell you why it's wrong. Because there's a lot of parents that's in these comments right now that have a child that is autistic, and it's wrong.
Okay,
Because
let me
hold on, $2. Nobody wants to hear anyone saying that about any child, but there's a lot of people that is on this app that have children that literally have autism. They're it's crazy.
Okay, so let me ask you this. Whenever anybody talks about people's kids, and we heard a lot of people here talk about their
I
kids,
got
do we
something to
know?
say every time, and
But
you
do
know I
we
do,
know if
$2.
they have a special disability or not? No, we don't. So why is it now an
$2. But
uproar?
$2, you asking me to speak and validate other people. I tell you over here, anybody come over, I said, I'm dropping you off the panel the moment you speak about somebody's kid. I
Okay,
don't
that's
care if
good.
you're not
That's
gonna keep
good.
it. If you can't keep
I
it ahead
applaud you
of
for that.
phase, then I gotta drop you out this box. You know I do that. You
You do.
know
I
I do
applaud you for
that.
that, and I applaud you for that. Yeah,
It don't matter who it is. It don't matter if I fuck with you. I'm not finna let you do it. You see, Kiana just tried to cuss me out because I wouldn't let her do it. I'ma stand on business every time. Now I can't control what other people do on their own panels. But I am a recapper, and if I have an opinion, I have an opinion. She don't gotta like my opinion. This shit was wrong. Right is right, and wrong
okay,
is wrong, and
so
you know it, $2.
I
She gonna be in
personally
there with
shut up,
Kiana because she
Frankie.
think
Shut up,
that if she
Frankie.
slapped somebody,
You gonna be
that
in there
she
with
could go ahead
Kiana.
and pull out a knife. $2 gonna
I
be in
sure
there with
will, because you ain't
Kiana.
gonna tell me how to respond.
You
So
$2,
listen,
you gonna be in there with Kiana.
I shut up. I personally,
Frankie.
I don't like dying, but I would not have talked about the child disability. That's just because I don't talk about. But I would have talked about her kids, though. I will say that. But I would not have talked about her disability. So again, I cannot fault AJ if
But
she felt attacked. If she felt attacked, she
It's
did
the
what she
death.
felt she
It's
had to
the
do.
death. It's
I,
the
for
death.
one, would
It's
not
the
have talked
death that
about the
she went in.
disability.
Is your child is going to therapy, and your child is. It's the death that she
I get
went
what you're
into.
saying.
You shouldn't
I
have
get
never.
that.
You could talk if you was gonna talk. You felt jabbed about what she said. Okay. But you went into death about her child and not being able to speak. That's something different,
Okay.
$2. That's something different.
That's what I said. I just said I can agree. I would not have talked about I would have talked about the kid, but not her disability. So I agree, but I don't agree with us trying to dictate how AJ should have responded because she obviously responded how she felt she had to. Just like everybody else
She
responds on
responded
here
like
how they
she
AJ was
felt
had
they
wrong, but
had
we
to.
get it.
to.
It's your friend. $2. AJ was
and,
wrong, but
Shut
we
up,
get
yeah.
it. You cool with
Just like
AJ?
you
We
cover
get it
Frankie.
though.
everything
We get it.
Pepto
$2.
Bismol do,
We
ho.
get
Shut
it
the
though.
hell up.
$2.
Just
Two
like
dollar.
you
Don't
Niggas
call
know
covered
me
y'all
a
her
be off
hoe.
left
limits.
and
$2. Don't
right
call me a
clit
hoe because we
and
could
her
go
dick
there.
and balls.
$2. We
Okay,
could
so
go
shut
there.
up, because you acquiesce every
$2. We
goddamn
could
thing
go
that
there.
lady do. So
$2. We could
shut
go
up.
there. We could
We
go
can go
there.
there.
We
We
can.
can go there.
We
We
can.
can.
We can.
Go
We
blow
So
your
$2.
sure
nose
can.
first. Blow
$2.
your
I'm not
nose
afraid of you,
first.
girl.
Blow your
$2.
nose first.
So
$2.
nobody's
Yes,
Listen,
please.
dictating.
listen. $2.
We
You got
don't
a soul glow Jerry curl.
I'm
we
talking
Get
to
the
ain't
fuck
you.
out of
I
dictating
ain't
here.
talking to
how.
Just
you.
give me that soul glow.
You wish you
Get the
had
fuck
hair
out of
like
here.
mine.
I can't stand you, Frankie. I can't stand you right now.
Frankie,
You
shut
wish you
up.
had hair like mine, Frankie.
So
Yes,
I
listen,
want no
please.
Jerry curl.
we
It's
don't have
25.
to
It's
dictate. We don't have to
2025. I
say
don't want
we
no
trying to
Jerry curl. I'm
dictate.
sorry.
Shut up,
I don't
sweet
want
is
no Jerry
talking.
curl. I don't want no
We
Jerry
not
curl.
saying we're
You
I
dictating
still
know
what you
leaving
you got
say.
oil
that
on the
Sealy
couch.
special.
You
You
got
got that
oil on the
Sealy
couch.
special.
You got
You got
oil
that
on the
Sealy
couch.
I
special.
think the problem with a lot of people is your
You got
response
that
is your
Sealy
response.
special.
The response can always be back to that individual. I have a problem when you bring the kids in. If she spoke on your parenting, then speak on her parenting. Keep the jab on the same level.
Well,
Why are you jabbing
unfortunately,
below to where now you are in a sense you're talking about the child? That's different.
we're going to be here again because it's going to happen again.
I-
Because it's subjective. Not sweet. I'm
We're gonna
sorry.
be
We
here
cut you
again
off.
because motherfuckers condone it. I don't condone it over here in my space. I don't condone a lot of shit that going. There's certain clips I won't fucking play over here based off of what the fuck is being said. But
Well,
this
that's
is
good.
my space. I can't control other people's space and what they do and how they do it wherever they at. Whatever's going on in that space, hey, I hurry up, hit the X. Yep, not for me. God, I don't understand. If you're going to get out in the streets and catch that fade, I guess you better catch it head up.
Can I hear sweet? I'm sorry. Frankie rudely interrupted her.
No, I don't know. She still uses soft fro.
I sure do.
Cranky.
Leave $2
We're gonna
alone.
behave.
I
I
forgot
sure
$2. I
do.
forgot. Maybe it'll come back to me.
Let her hair go, Frankie. Let her
Frankie,
hair go.
interrupt you. She mad that she ain't got none. Look at that picture, looking like you walk around
Shoot
saying
out, shoot
"hun"
out,
all the
cut it
goddamn day.
out,
Oh,
Huh?
cut it
It
out.
look like you walk around saying "hun" all goddamn day.
she mad.
You can never make me mad.
Got her.
You don't
Got
have that ability. You
her.
don't have that ability.
It was that Jerry curl comment, huh?
No, don't get mad that I got a
It
good
was the
grade of hair,
Jerry
Frankie.
curl, huh?
Everybody is jealous. Don't get mad that you got that Sealy special. It's
It was the
okay.
Jerry curl,
Not that CD
huh?
Don't
special.
get mad that you got that Sealy
Now y'all know
special.
damn well $2 got good hair. Now y'all cut it out.
As soon as you step out the shower, you look like
No
Florida
such
Evans.
thing
Don't
as
get
good
No,
mad,
hair,
no, look
Florida.
at
Empress.
you. Your
Don't get
jokes are
mad,
stuttering with
Florida.
them.
It is nice.
Don't
It
get mad,
is nice
Florida.
grade of hair. What do you mean?
Don't get
I said
mad,
there's no such
Florida.
thing as good hair. All hair is good.
They said you use
I,
S curl downstairs.
I don't care what. And you need to use tissue. Blow, bitch.
He
Blow.
said you got an S curl.
Blow, bitch. Blow. Okay.
You get it at Walmart.
ENT. Go
You
see
get it at
one.
Walmart.
Go see one. You got a deviated septum. Get it fixed.
You get it at Walmart.
Get it fixed.
They got S curls on sale right now at Walmart. Go get you one.
Oh, you should go try one then.
Nah, I stopped using S curls in high school.
Clearly patchy.
I see
Clearly
you, but
patchy.
you bought them all out. You the reason why they
Yeah, I
still
did. I
existing.
did. I did. And I look good with it too. Now
Whatever.
what?
Candy, Miss
Now
Candy
what?
down here, because I don't know you, Miss Candy. What part did we not understand what $2 was saying? Because you might have needed to read the room, Miss Candy. $2, is that one of your peoples?
I don't know. Candy what? I do got some candy. Is the candy the little, not the big, or what they say? I
This
don't
is
think
Miss
they.
Candy with a kiss.
It said
Comment.
it's
Comment
crazy
again.
how it says it's crazy how no one is understanding what $2 is saying.
And I don't see it. Candy, can you comment again? I don't know. I don't know.
We ain't slow. We know what the hell she's saying.
I don't know. Are you willing? Do you want to have this
AJ is all
conversation?
right with
Maybe
what
you should have this conversation with
$2 is
AJ.
basically saying
That'd be good.
AJ is okay for what she said, how she responded. We
I
get it.
understand that y'all mad that somebody
But
actually
she
agreed
said
with me.
no.
It's fine. It's fine. Y'all like me to be the villain. I don't mind being the villain. But at the end of the day, I'm right. It's
$2, you
subjective.
like to be
People
the
have
villain.
the right. Shut up. People have the right. People have the right to respond how they choose to respond.
That response said you've been waiting to have that response.
We
That's
just may not agree with it. Like I don't agree with a lot of things, but again, I can't tell somebody, that they wrong. But I respect y'all opinion,
But
not
at the
Frankie.
end of the day, $2, you do have an opinion, right?
Respect yours.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
So
I
you $2,
respect your
you have
opinion.
your opinions to what is right in your world and what's wrong in your world, right?
I do.
And
I do.
you don't want nobody. You're not finna sway with nobody, right?
I'm not.
Okay, so I'm entitled that
So
same.
I gave my opinion. Yeah, I gave my opinion. My opinion is I'm actually in the middle. I don't agree that she should have talked about the kid's disability, but I would have talked about the kid. Period. Once
No.
you, like I said, so once you step outside of me, I'm coming for your everything because you came for my everything. So I'm not gonna dictate how someone responds once they felt attacked. That I'm standing on that, which is what AJ and Bray King and obviously HB and some others that they feel the same way. Once you mention parenting, they feel that is a direct shot to their child. I cannot tell them they're wrong. And I'm not. I just can't. Because that's how they feel. But y'all feel strongly about, that's not right. And I get that too. But I'm not going to. Hey, she did what she felt like she had to do.
I just don't believe that you should be touching kids.
Kids should
Period.
be off limits, though.
And this is messy talk, though. A
And
lot
the
of stuff
crazy
should be
part
off
is that
limits.
it
I think
switches. It
I think
switches up.
talking about
You know what the crazy part $2 is it switches up to be convenient for how it fits for someone else. Because half the time I be hearing, well, they didn't talk about your kids. They talked about your parenting. Now you want to say, oh well, she talked about her parenting, so she has the right. Y'all make up your fucking mind what y'all want. Because 1 minute it was like, oh, but she wasn't talking about your kids. It was your parenting all the time. That's all y'all was saying all the time. Oh, you can't. She wasn't talking about your kids. She's questioning your parenting. That's what it
talking
was
about
at
is
first.
messy
Now
talk,
y'all want to
but
switch it up and
messy
say,
talk
hey,
and
no, it's
got
just wrong.
Tiana
Now
locked
y'all want to
up.
say, oh, it's both ways is wrong. Y'all just pick and choose, and y'all selective
it's a
with
lot
y'all
of things,
outrage.
Empress.
Y'all are selective with y'all outrage depending on who the fuck it is.
Exactly.
It's a lot of shut up,
And messy
Frankie.
talk
It's a
antics
lot of
got
things.
Tiana locked up, and $2 gonna be in there with her.
Hey,
$2 ain't
Frankie.
First
going.
off, nobody understood what the hell you said. Go below and try
Hey,
again.
Empress. Hey,
Oh,
y'all.
$2.
Hey,
$2.
Leola.
Your feet
Real
are wet
quick.
right
Hey,
now, and it's
Leola.
not the
Please,
water.
Real quick.
Hold on,
freeze it,
Frankie.
freeze
Hold
it.
on,
If
Frankie.
I won't stay up here long,
Your
but
steering wheel is greasy.
Frankie, real
It
quick.
is greasy.
The
It is
statement
greasy.
was, "Don't be mad that you can't have perfect children,"
That's my problem.
implying that something is wrong with children with any type of disabilities. That's also implying that those children do not deserve to be loved, do not deserve to be taken care of, do not deserve to live. That is where it's going. Now, if y'all are like, oh, you can't, all that junk, what do y'all say? You can't police a response? Alrighty. You can't police a response, but are we going to sit here and go, hey, something is wrong with children or having children, deciding to bring a child into this world just because something is not perfect, as she said? That's where we're
Leola,
going.
shut up. Shut up, Leola. We don't care. At the end of the day,
Okay.
a statement
Oh,
was made about
$2.
parenting.
All right.
You
Somebody
No, that
blue
wasn't
responded.
magic
nice.
and hot
Well,
dog
No,
on the
Empress,
head.
that
no.
was all I had to say about the matter. Everyone was kind of
Leola.
getting sidetracked, but the fact of the matter is,
Please.
a child, don't be mad
$2, you need to
that
go in
you can't
timeout,
have
girl.
perfect children. That's it. But anyway, y'all have a good night.
$2, you gotta go in timeout. 15 minutes and
I
look at the wall
appreciate
and think
you,
about what you've
Leola.
done.
I appreciate Leola. Is that better?
Exactly, because Leola
I
was
mean,
right.
but Empress, at the end of the day, we're going to be here again because somebody else is going. There's parenting is going to be talked
Because we
about.
can, it's certain things that we condone, and the first thing out of people's mouth is don't. You can't question somebody's response. No, I guess
Exactly.
we can't question somebody's response, but I do know that you know what's right and what's wrong, and it didn't go that low for you. The said, okay, Dime is wrong for speaking on your parenting. It wasn't below the belt. She didn't go to speaking verbatimly about your child and making it seem like
Right.
you just can't have an imperfect child. That's the problem that I had. Is
Right.
that you
She didn't
literally
Dom didn't
Let
go
me
to
said
hell with the
okay.
her
shit.
child is
I got a
imperfect. She has
question.
autism and she can't talk. Things that you don't know. And are we kidding?
Yeah, I
Are we
didn't know that. I didn't know
serious?
that.
Like
I
We
didn't know
got
that.
it's like
questions.
on
She
this
just
app, people
assumed
literally
she
just
just
be saying
assumed that
stupid
her
shit
daughter
out their
doesn't
mouth.
talk. Dom
We
never
got
said that.
questions. Shoot. AJ was wrong,
It's
period.
okay, guys, to say I'm right. It's fine. I get
No,
it.
but
Never.
you're not right though, $2.
Never.
And you're not right either. It's an
That's
opinion
why
You're
two
not
based
dollar
right.
just.
topic.
That's why
It
$2
is
just said
a
out her own mouth.
it
It's
is
why
a
$2 just said out
opinionated
her own mouth.
topic.
She would not
But
have
$2,
went
you
that
not
low
right
to the
though. That was
disability.
wrong.
$2
AJ
know
was
That's
it's
just
wrong
wrong.
too.
me. But I'm not gonna tell her she's wrong for doing it.
You
Okay,
I'm
did
but
not.
tell
you
she
don't
was
have to tell her.
wrong.
We telling her.
I mean, Okay, you're right.
We telling her.
You just
You
said
Okay,
know
she
okay,
me.
wrong.
okay.
We
You're
telling
right. I
her.
did.
We
I would
telling her
not.
she
Okay,
wrong.
you're
$2.
right. Okay, good. But no, y'all saying that she shouldn't talk about her kids. Period, and
$2.
that she shouldn't talk about her disability.
You just
What I'm
realized that
saying
you just
is
said she was wrong
she
too.
should
$2.
have talked about her kid. I'm
So
saying
you
she should
just
have
said
talked
she's
about her kid,
wrong.
but she should not have talked about the disability. You can talk about a kid without talking about their disability.
No, don't talk about the
$2.
kid at
Kids are
Come
off
on,
all.
$2.
limits.
$2. You shouldn't be talking about nobody. You shouldn't
Kids
be
are
talking
off
And
about
she
limits.
nobody.
shouldn't be talking
$2.
about their parenting.
Okay, so
$2.
But
say
not, but
that.
no, see now y'all trying to
Ain't nobody
justify
gonna
her
take you
talking about their
serious. Ain't nobody
parenting.
gonna
Y'all
take
trying
you
to say
serious. I'm
no,
not taking
y'all
you
trying to
serious
say
because
that
you
she
use
wasn't
blue magic
wrong.
and hot water.
Y'all trying to say that she was not wrong, and that is not right. Y'all, it's okay to tell Dime she's wrong, guys. She's not gonna eat you, okay? She was wrong for talking about whomever parenting. Period.
$2.
We
I'm
cannot,
not taking you
we
serious because when
cannot
you rub
say that
your
they were
hands through
wrong
your
in their
head,
response.
it's
I don't
grease.
care. I don't
Okay?
care who
I'm not
started
taking you
it.
serious.
They farted it at the end of the day.
I'm not
She
taking you
started it and they
serious.
farted it. They hit her below the belt and they won at the end of the day. And on that note,
Okay.
bye. They
No,
won at the
they
end of
they
the day. They
didn't
How
win
are you
because
won.
Susu
winning and you
didn't make the
talking about
comment.
a
It was
kid's
just AJ that
disability?
made that
That's not a
comment. They
win.
didn't win a
I'm
motherfucking
dropping.
thing.
Yeah, that's not a fucking win. Like you talking about
That's
somebody's
not a
kid's
dig. To bring
disability.
up
That's
a
not a win.
disability is not a dig.
Yeah, that's
No,
not a
it's
dig. Come
not.
on now. That's
All right.
crazy. That's not a dig.
Calm.
A dig
Yeah.
is that you keep S curl in business. That's a dig.
Too far, Frankie. Too far. We was right. Frankie, you was doing so good. I was almost proud of you.
We was right there, Frankie. We was
You was right there. And what you do? Jumped off the ledge.
$2
Frankie,
be talking.
you on punishment for the rest of the night.
$2 be talking mess, and Susu was wrong, and they know that that was wrong. Like, come on, AJ went too far. You could have kept it to the
No, what
parenting
I
or
can say
whatever.
is Susu did tell her, right, when it was coming out of her mouth, she did stand up and say, AJ, you wrong. I don't agree with that. I will say that. She did do that part of it. She did not participate in that part.
but that's
I
why the
owe you
focus is
one.
not on Susu. The focus is on AJ.
Right.
We got to stop lumping them together. The statement wasn't made by Susu and AJ. The statement was made by AJ. That's what we're
Exactly.
talking about.
I
I,
agree.
I've
I
said that from the
sympathize with
beginning.
Susu. I sympathize with her. People were in the comments. They were talking. They were kicking their shit about Susu in those comments. If Dom says something about parenting, cool. We gonna say that. But Dom never made any statements about anybody's child. Somebody was in the comments saying shit, and I empathize with Susu about that. But we're not talking about what Susu is saying. We're talking about what AJ is saying.
Exactly. And what AJ said was wrong. It was just wrong. Like, you shouldn't, AJ could have kept it to the parenting, and that's where it should have stayed. But going to talk about her daughter's disability was just wrong. It was just wrong, in my opinion. You're in the box.
This shit is wild.
And let me say this to the person in the comment. It's not that we not trying to say nothing wrong about Dom. If we felt as though Dom was wrong, we would say that because we're entitled to our opinion. What the hell is going to happen? They going to come through the phone and smack us? No, it has nothing to do with whether Dom is right or wrong. We're talking about the situation at hand.
People listen to what Imp said. Imp did say both. Imp is not choosing a side at all. She's saying both.
Because they selective. They selective hearing. They got selective hearing. They hear what they want to say. They hear what they want to hear. Clearly, I said in the very beginning, the crazy part is I'm trying to figure out what everybody in the comments is fighting for when clearly Susu just came up here and said it was wrong. $2 just said it was wrong. I'm fucking confused.
I think, to be honest with you, Imp, I think, I'm going to be honest. Susu's trying to equate the two, and they both can't be equated to her situation versus what AJ said. To me, to say that, okay, AJ was wrong, but then you turn around and you say, well, this, and that, it's kind of justifying what AJ said. So, I mean, that's what confuses me too. So I get it.
That's all why. That's the only reason I was confused.
All right, I'm dropping down.
All right, sweet baby.
Does Humble know she's in the box?
Little bit. That's kind of how I felt. A little bit. I felt like she was fighting and she didn't have to. She didn't have to. I didn't get what her purpose was. I felt like she was fighting, and it wasn't really her fight. It wasn't her fight.
Is it okay if I drop Humble?
I think she wanted to bring light to, hey, this was what was said about me. What the hell, Frankie?
I didn't do that. I was asking, can I drop Humble? I don't know if she knows she's in the box. Oh, okay. I didn't do that though.
I mean, that's a possibility. At the end of the day, most of us, a big mass majority of us have children. And the crazy part is don't say nothing when they start talking about your kids. It's all good until it's you. That's the saddest part on this app. It's all good until it becomes you. Then it's a problem and it's up and it's stuck. But as long as it's not you, you're in alliance to it. You're in agreement to it until it becomes you. I don't think that anybody would ever want to hear somebody say what she said out of their mouth about their child. And we can tussle, we can fight, we can do it all on this app. But when y'all know shit is wrong, it's wrong. You don't get to say, well, we policing somebody's response. When shit is wrong, y'all, it's wrong. And this is the problem. And then it escalates. And then when it escalates too far, the first thing that y'all do is, well, you shouldn't have done that. No, you nip the shit at the gate. That's why we have a fucking problem in our community now, because we don't hold shit to where the fuck it needs to. But yet we keep saying, but no, it wasn't this, it wasn't this, it wasn't this. For fucking what? The shit wrong is wrong. We know it's messy TikTok over here. It can get messy. But when you throw a jab that fucking below, it's wrong. You went beyond questioning her parenting. You went beyond talking about her shit. You went so far is that you questioned and talked about her child's disability. And how her child, it ain't your fault that her child was imperfect. You got to be fucking kidding me that y'all okay with that shit.
I agree. And that's why I feel like, okay, messy is messy, but like saying things like that is more diabolical. That's where I agree with Manny when he was talking about the separation of diabolical and messy. We can be messy, but being diabolical goes too far. Like speaking on somebody's kid's disability is way too far. Like that should not be done at all. And we could just say that.
Because we picking and choosing at this point. We picking and choosing. And we're going to pick and choose until the day becomes you.
Hey, everybody.
The crazy part is that the parent is not responsible for any disabilities that their child have. They haven't even had testing to determine what it is. So I don't understand why it's the parent. Why was that even said? Like, I just don't get it. I guess just listening to it, I was just like, well, God damn. Like, now you allowing this app to get the best of you.
Hey, Kingdom. Welcome.
Hey, hey, y'all.
To the palace.
Hi, Kingdom.
Thank
Welcome.
you. So, I was in the live. I really don't see what Dime said to warrant the response that she got, first of all. Second of all, the people that did say something about the children were in the comments. Diamond wasn't even by the phone. Dime wasn't even by the phone. Dime went to get ready so that she could leave. So Dime didn't even hear anything, right? So Dime saying, y'all sit on the internet all day. Get up and do something. Go do something with your kids. That warranted her child. How did you get that mixed up with you're talking about my child?